Hey guys, if you've been looking for a laptop say between 35 to 45,000 or even 50,000 rupees, then congrats, because what you've chosen is one of the most confusing category in laptops. There are so many confusing options and a lot of those options are still being sold with the older Intel 11th or even 10th generation CPU. So what I've done is I've set a bit of selection criteria, so let's talk about it. The first thing is that we'll be picking only latest Intel 12th or 13th generation CPUs based on the big little architecture. If you are a fan of Team Red or you can say AMD, then the Ryzen CPUs we'll be picking are based on 5th or 7th generation. And yes, all laptops come with SSD, no hard disk drives today in this video. Let's talk about the second point, that is target audience, and the pricing between 35 to 50,000 rupees appeals to a wide range of audience. So if you are a student, office worker, if you want to enjoy some mild gaming, and yes, some laptops will even allow you to edit in 4K, so make sure to watch the entire video without skipping. So let's talk about the options. The first option that I have picked is Acer Aspire Lite. This laptop is being sold at a very good price of 36,000 rupees. This comes with a Ryzen 5 5500U CPU with 6 cores and 12 threads. You can pause the video and read these specifications if you like. It comes with 8 GB of RAM, 512 GB SSD, and it is preloaded with Windows 11 Home. It comes with a large display, 15.6 inch, Full HD resolution, large numeric keypad, and a very attractive, beautiful steel grey metallic body. And despite being made of metal, the weight is surprisingly in check. It comes at 1.59 kgs and maximum thickness of 19.7 millimeters. Let's talk about the port. So the first port is USB 3.2 Gen 1, which is the regular type A port. It comes with two mouse ports, and by mouse ports I mean it comes with the older USB 2.0 standard type A ports. Again, one port is one of the most useful over here, that is USB 3.2 Gen 2. This is a type C port, so if you want to connect external SSDs to this thing, you can get very good transfer rates on this laptop. Being a budget laptop, I am actually impressed with the ports. Battery life should be somewhere around 4 hours. Let's talk about the pros and cons. It comes with 8 GB of dual channel DDR4 memory, and it comes with two SODIMM sockets, so you can expand the RAM by adding any additional sticks. And the SSD, which is 512 GB, is also expandable up to 1 terabyte. Let's talk about the cons, and honestly nitpicking cons in 35,000 is a difficult task, but yeah, let's say it does not come with Microsoft Office, so you can go with MS Office or something else. And the sound of this laptop is pretty low, so what you can do is you can use a Bluetooth speaker like I'm using with my laptop over here in this particular video. Let's talk about the next option. This is ASUS Vivobook 15. This is the latest 2023 edition. It comes with an Intel 13th generation CPU. Pricing I feel is pretty decent, around 43, 44, even 45,000 is value for money. Again, as the prices keep changing, I will provide affiliate links in the description or in the first comment below. Whenever you want to check the latest prices or buy one of these laptops, make sure to click on those affiliate links so that you can support my work, my channel, and your purchase pricing is anyways going to be the same, so it does not matter. So this CPU is Intel i3 1315U. It comes with 2 power and 4 energy efficient cores with a very high maximum turbo frequency of 4.5 GHz. The RAM is 8 gigs, the SSD is 512 GB. On the software side of things, we get Windows 11 and Microsoft Office 2021. Display is pretty large. It's the usual run-of-the-mill 15.6 inch with large numeric keypad. The Wi-Fi is pretty latest, Wi-Fi 6E. This time it is dual band with 2x2 antenna. So not only it's one of the latest version, but the hardware is actually good and you are going to see good speeds with this Wi-Fi. Bluetooth version 5 is provided. The weight is pretty much in check, 1.7 kg with 19.9 mm design. Let's talk about the connectivity, and it comes with a plethora of ports. So first is USB 2.0 type A. The second is USB 3.2 Gen 1. This is type C, and it again comes with two numbers of USB 3.2 Gen 1 type A ports. So a lot of USB ports. If you want to connect external hard drives or SSD, you can do it easily. Again, if you want to connect an external monitor, it comes with an HDMI 1.4 port plus a DC and jack for charging as usual. The battery life should be somewhere around 5 or 6 hours. Let's talk about the pros now. This laptop supports fast DC charging, so you will get somewhere around 60% of battery in 1 hour. There is a physical webcam shield and fingerprint feature is integrated onto the touchpad. Let's talk about the cons now. None of these lot of USB ports, none of them are USB 3.2 Gen 2. What I mean to say is that 10 Gbps or 20 Gbps ports are missing on this laptop. Again, it's not mentioned if RAM and SSD in this laptop is upgradable. So if you know something about upgradability of this particular laptop, then make sure to let everyone know in the comment section below. Let's talk about next option. This is HP ProBook, and the pricing is somewhere around 45, 46, 47,000 rupees. And there is a specific reason why it is known as ProBook. Okay, so it comes with Ryzen 7 5800U CPU, 8 cores, 16 threads, very good boost speed of 4.4 GHz. 8 GB of RAM, usual DDR4 variety, and 512 GB NVMe SSD. The display is small but it is crisp. It comes with full HD resolution, anti-glare panel. The size is 14 inches. It is an IPS panel, so that's good. The Wi-Fi is again 2x2 antenna, and the Bluetooth version 5 is supported. Weight is pretty decent because 14-inch laptops, they are already very small and compact. So the weight is 1.37 kilograms. Let's talk about the ports. Now all three ports are super speed USB type A, which means that these are USB 3.1 or 3.2, you can say 5 Gbps ports. It comes with one HDMI and one AC power, plus there is a bit of wildcard entry. Yes, the good old RJ45, or you can say the LAN port, is back, and the battery life of this laptop would be around 4 to 5 hours. Let's talk about the pros. Well, I guess you heard about it, that is the LAN port. So if by any chance you need LAN port for your corporate environment or something, you can go with this laptop. Let's talk about the cons. Now, if you've been listening to this talk carefully, you might have noticed we haven't talked about the software because there is none. This thing does not come with any kind of OS. It comes with DOS, but like, who uses DOS? I mean, it makes no sense. So if you have a cheap little Windows license, lying around from your old laptop or wherever, you can use it and install Windows on this laptop, and then it will be ready to use. Let's talk about the next feature, the next option, that is Dell Inspiron. This is a very nice 2-in-1 touch laptop, and again I had to hunt a lot for this particular laptop because for a pricing of 51-52,000 rupees, this thing is going to be a very good option. So this thing comes with touch and convertible features. The CPU is 12th generation Intel Core i3-1215U. Again, 2 performance cores, 4 energy efficient cores. The turbo frequency is very good, 4.4 GHz. 8 GB of RAM, 256 GB SSD. The display is pretty small, but yeah, I mean, it is a convertible laptop, so it has to be made portable that way. But at least the resolution is full HD. It comes with wide viewing angle, and the brightness is decent at 250 nits. The keyboard is not numeric, but at least it is backlit, and it has fingerprint reader inbuilt. On the software side of things, we get Windows 11, Microsoft Office 2021, and 5-month subscription for McAfee security. Let's talk about the weight, that is 1.63 kg, and maximum thickness is 17.86 millimeters. Talking about the connectivity, ports are very much replete. There is one HDMI port, there is one USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A port. There are 2 very nice ports. These are known as USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type C, and these ports come with power delivery and video. So you can connect one monitor using HDMI. If you don't want to connect using HDMI, then you can use one of these Type C ports with power delivery and video. So I'm really impressed with the selection of ports. Okay, and those Type C ports are going to be 10 Gbps rated. So if you want to connect an external SSD, you're going to get very good file transfer speeds by connecting to these Type C ports. Again, 3.5mm headphone and microphone combination jack along with an SD card reader. Oh boy, like there's a whole complement of ports and connections on this laptop, just like a laptop should be. All right, not like the large screen tablets and mobiles along with keyboard that we get these days. This is what a laptop is known as. Battery life should be 7 to 8 hours with limited brightness. Let's talk about the pros now. The RAM on this thing is upgradable all the way up to 32 GB. So upgradability is good. Webcam has a manual privacy shutter, and let's talk about the cons. One thing that I didn't like is it comes with only 256 GB SSD, which is not at all enough in 2023 and 2024. So either you will have to upgrade it to 1 TB, or what you can do is you can carry around an external hard disk drive or an external SSD like I am using, as explained in this particular video over here. You can find the video in I button or in the description. You can watch it after watching this video. Let's talk about the next option. This is again Asus Vivobook 16X. This is 2022 model, but there are very good reasons why you should consider this in 2023. One of those reasons is the price. Look, for 46, 47, or you can say maximum up to 48,000, this thing is quite a bit of powerhouse. It comes with Ryzen 5 5600H CPU, and now whenever that H letter is added, it means that this is the high performance CPU. It comes with 6 cores, 12 threads, maximum boot frequency is 4.2 gigahertz. It comes with 8 GB DDR4 onboard memory and 512 GB SSD. Now the first striking feature that I noticed is that the display on this thing is way above average. This is a 16-inch panel, okay, and it is a 16:10 aspect ratio. So it is going to be taller than your usual 16:9 displays. So if you work with Excel sheets side by side, or if you want to open two websites and compare the products between two different sellers, then you can do it very easily on this large display, and it's a taller display. Okay, the backlit is very bright, LED backlit with 300 nits of brightness, IPS level panel, again anti-glare, so if you take it outdoors, again it's not going to have those reflection issues. Along with the large display, it comes with a large keyboard which is backlit along with numerical keypad facility. On the software side of things, we get Windows 11 Home, Microsoft Office Home and Student 2021. The Wi-Fi version is 6, which is one of the latest Wi-Fi, so no issues over there. The weight is 1.8 kg and the thickness is around 2 centimeters, 1.99 you can say. The battery in this thing is above average because most of the laptops these days are coming with 42, 46 watt hours, but this thing comes with 50 watt hours of battery. The brand claims that it comes with 8 hours of battery life, but as per my experience, and because this thing comes with an H series CPU, which is a little bit power hungry device, I can say that 6 hours is what you will get with this laptop. Let's talk about the ports, and as you can see on the screen, it comes with a wide variety of ports, and I'm fully satisfied with its connectivity and port features. I think other than LAN port, all other kinds of ports are present. Let's talk about the pros, and the first pro is of course above average 16-inch display. So in a form factor of 15-inch laptop, you get what? You get a larger display with larger real estate for editing, for gaming, for any kind of coding or productivity. This laptop is going to be a very good option. The webcam has a manual privacy shutter. Talking about the cons, I did not notice anything. If you notice something with this laptop, the comment box is open for you. Make sure to comment below and let me know what do you think about this particular laptop. Let's talk about the next option. This is Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3. And this laptop, if you find it somewhere around 51,000 rupees, go grab it immediately. Why? I'll tell you. See, it comes with the same CPU as the earlier one, that is Ryzen 5 5600H, the very same 8 GB DDR4 memory and the very same 512 GB NVMe SSD. So what's special? Let me tell you. The special thing in this laptop is 4 GB NVIDIA GTX 1650 graphics card with 896 CUDA cores. So if you want to game a little bit, or if you want to edit 4K videos, you can do it effortlessly on this particular laptop. It comes with a 15.6-inch large display, full HD, most importantly 120 Hz refresh rate. So if you want to game at high refresh rates, not only you get a good GPU, you also get a display to match, so that you can enjoy all of those, tasty little frames and all of those visual, you can say all of those visual effects at a good quality using this IPS panel. It comes with large keyboard, numeric as well as backlit keypad, and the keys on this thing are actually well spaced out. So if you have like big hands, big fingers, this is going to give you a good typing experience. The backlight is white, but yes, if you want to look one of those fancier RGB backlit laptops, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, because in the next video I'm going to talk about some nice laptops with RGB effects. Let's talk about the software side of things. It comes with Windows 11 Home, lifetime validity. There is an Xbox Game Pass 3-month subscription included. The weight of laptop is 2.25 kg and the battery life is somewhere around 3 to 4 hours. Now these things, heavier weight and battery life is but kind of understood, because it is a gaming laptop after all. Let's talk about the pros. It comes with 8 GB DDR4, upgradable up to 32 GB. And the brand has also paid good attention to its cooling. So there's 100% improved ventilation rate, 21% larger thermal area, 35% higher TDP support. So cooling is again a very important factor with high performance laptop. So this is a good thing over here. The camera is HD 720p, but at least it comes with an e-camera shutter. Let's talk about the cons. And honestly, if you're buying this laptop at 51,000, you can't really complain much. See, this is a gaming laptop, so it is going to be a little bit heavier. It is going to be power hungry. So all of that is understood. But if you want something which is a proper desktop replacement for editing, coding, gaming, for web development, then you can consider this option. Let's talk about the final part of this video, that is conclusion. Okay, if I personally had to buy a laptop today, I'm going to choose anyone from the last two options that we talked about. One is the ASUS Vivobook 16X and the other is the Lenovo Ideapad Gaming 3. Both of these comes with high power Ryzen 5 5600H CPU, and it's going to do all of your regular nitty-gritty work for at least 5 to 6 years. This is what I foresee. And yes, I have heard that there are laptop import restrictions coming in India, so hurry up and buy these laptops as long as they are available at attractive prices, because the prices of these laptops might go up. Again, buying link in description or in the comment box below. If you want more information about laptops in general, or if you want to buy gaming laptops, then there will be a couple of cards available over here. You can directly click on them and check more informative videos. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked this one. Take care and have a nice day.